Alright, so my name is Peter Crithary. I'm with Sony Electronics. I'm the marketing manager for Sony's CineAlta line of motion picture cameras, the F5, 65. And we're here in the Sony booth in the confined area for display technology showing content shot with our F65 camera. So this is, what you're looking at here is our BVM X300 TriMaster EL OLED 4K monitor demonstrating live grading in high dynamic range. It's won an Academy Award for its OLED technology. So this is the buzz of the show right now, high dynamic range as opposed to standard dynamic range, which you can see here on the left. High dynamic range gives you stunning visuals, highlights and lowlights like we've never seen before. Colorimetry, dynamic range that our cameras are producing already with 16-bit RAW recording, ultra-wide color gamut, 14 plus stops of dynamic range, S-Log3. And what we're doing with that 16-bit RAW content is grading in real time through the baselight system, showing you on our BVM X300 on the right, 4K, high dynamic range graded content, and comparing that same content to standard dynamic range on a standard monitor, which is what we are used to seeing. So you can notice on the right, everything pops. The detail, the clarity, contrast, resolution, color gamut, the way that it's meant to be seen in reality. This is the closest we can get technically to reality that is possible with display technology and camera technology today. The connection, what makes it really work well is the connection between the camera and the display, because we have our S-Log3 and we have the wide color gamut, and we can create that processing in real time with the X300 and inverse the S-Log3 and give you real-time high dynamic range picture. Alright, so where we are now, continuing from the high dynamic range area we saw a minute ago, we're now going to show you what the cameras are producing to achieve high dynamic range. So here is the F65. It's the 8K digital motion picture camera that has ultra-wide color gamut. It has a double Bayer pattern sensor processing, so we get double the green information in the channel, we get the reds and the blues really popping and very accurate. So we shoot 16-bit RAW, and in this particular demonstration we record RAW to the card, we then take the card, put it into the real-time player unit here, and in 4K we send the signal, an S-Log3 signal to the X300 monitor up here, and the X300 monitor is doing the inverse S-Log3 processing to give you real-time high dynamic range graded picture quality in 4K, and that's what we're showing here at the show floor. Alright, so what we're also showing at the show, which is an exclusive for NAB, is the PMW PZ1 4K XAVC player. So a lot of customers wanted us to build a player with traditional start, stop, fast forward and rewind capabilities, take the S/S card out of the camera, or if you've exported out of an NLE or a grading software to XAVC, whether it's HD, 2K, UHD or 4K, you can play back the XAVC in the player via HDMI, 3G SDI, and in the future network capabilities as well. So not only can you use it as a traditional player, but you can use it as QC. Clients can look at 4K on the monitor or HD. It can also play back MPEG 50 megabit, which our cameras can also record, and it's very good for digital signage applications as well, because you have loop playback and so forth. So you can use it for a number of different workflow applications. Alright, so to learn more about high dynamic range, about the F65 and the F55 cameras, which is also producing high dynamic range, visit our website, sony.com/35mm.